Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please join us today as we talk to a brother who took shahada 2 years ago and how it has affected his ability to be a good father and a good husband. See you on the backside.
I got something to say, got something to say.
How is it balancing fatherhood and marriage and getting into the deen more deeper into the deen, because you've been a Muslim now almost 2 years?
Well, man, the dean is what, had me even consider marriage in the first place. Once I got into the dean and saw that I was living haram, basically, it was time to, get things together. But two, I was already with, she wasn't my wife at the time, but I was already with her before I reverted. So I wasn't just gonna be like, hey, I'm, I did this Muslim thing now, and it's either we get married or it's over with. I didn't want that to be the reason. You get what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I actually just been blessed, brother, because it was a real smooth transition. She's actually very interested in the deen. She, like I said, she took her shahada last year, and I've just been very blessed in that aspect, man.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
And I think sometimes we get in situations where we want the people around us to accept this deen, but speak to the importance of not pushing hard and not, we always want to be steadfast and consistent, but don't push too hard because we might scare them off. How did you handle that?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, man, really just by example. Once she already respected me as a person. So once she saw that I was serious about it, I'm praying 5 times a day. I'm trying to, learn Arabic, and I'm really serious about it. It was, sort of like second nature. She became more interested and wanted to learn more. And then once she started to read the Quran and learn more about the deen for herself, she it was like, I come home and she asked me, "Hey, you want to read the Quran? Hey, you want to,
Mashallah, mashallah.
So, man, brother, I'm very blessed in that aspect, brother. She, like I said, she took her shahada after me, but she has a lot of zeal as well, So, it's subhanallah, brother.
So alhamdulillah,
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, brother Abdul Rashid, go ahead.
Because a lot of people get caught up and they think they have to sever all these ties they had before, including leaving their girlfriend or their significant other or whatever you want to call it. But Islam is about moderation, and it's about your journey. And so I think that's beautiful that she came to the deen and she was interested in the deen and she stuck with it, and you stuck with her. So that was a beautiful thing. And now you guys are both Muslims and raising a Muslim family. So may Allah make it easy for you and your family, and may your wife and your kids be the coolest in your eyes, and they go with you into Jannah for those, inshallah. Now, so how have your wife's family and your family accepted you guys as Muslim? What's their reaction? What was their reaction, and what's their current opinion?
You know what? So her family, I don't know, brother. I guess I'm blessed with like this personality to where it's like it wasn't one of them things to where they was gonna like question me about it. Did that make any sense? Like it wasn't like they was gonna be like, "Oh, so do you even believe in God?" Like they wasn't even gonna get at me like that. Actually, before my wedding, my wife's father came and prayed with me.
MashaAllah.
In the masala,
MashaAllah.
I was surprised, but I was like, he was like, "Hey, prayer is prayer." You know what I'm saying? And I even had my god brother from the nation. He'd been in the Nation of Islam since '95. He had never been to the masjid.
Wow.
So my wedding was the first time he came to an actual masjid. You get what I mean?
Yep.
My other brother from the nation, he took his shahada with Brother Rashid. I had him come down because I wanted them to understand that you got to take your shahada first to call yourself a Muslim. Like regardless when anybody else told you, the first thing you need to do is take your shahada. So man, brother, I just been blessed, and using my example for dawah. You know, the people
Mm.
around me see the change in me, and like I said, they respected me before this. So this is just another step in the right direction, inshallah.
What about the Nation of Islam and those brothers there down in Stockton that you've been chatting with? Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, so my brothers in Stockton and really in Oakland in the Bay Area is really where I got the biggest tie. Mine's 26 and San Francisco and Oakland. And really, as I've studied more, it's really an an interpretation of it, like it's about your understanding of it, right? If to me, the nation is more like a shield order. You get what I mean? Like they
Mm-hmm.
they had the progenitor, and then you have the chain. You know what I mean? But they just believe that Fard was the Mahdi and that he
Mm.
came already.
Mm.
I mean that's pretty much simple. They Muslims as well. A lot of them have taken the shahada. And if you watch the old Elijah Muhammad stuff, it has the shahada at the top of the arena.
Right.
It's just in English.
Right.
Right.
So it's just how people interpret it. I think they got a lot of mud thrown on their name in a situation, from the mainstream media.
Mm.
But to break it down in essence, it's they Muslims like the rest of the Ummah. They just believe that the Mahdi already came and that it was far.
Right.
That's it.
Alhamdulillah. All right, Deven. So you got any final thoughts for those who took their shot at, let's say, 2 years ago, and that they're either doing good or struggling? I mean, someone who's converted a minute ago.
Oh yeah, you made the best decision that you can make in life. And stay on your journey, and your own journey with Allah is your own journey. So make sure that you have your personal journey with Allah together. Don't worry about a lot of outside influences because you could be pulled a lot of different ways. Just go with how you feel first. Go with how you feel first. Pay attention to your own personal journey with
Mm.
Allah, and you'll be all right.
Mm. SubhanAllah.